So the Saudi fighters in Afghanistan have enthused Islamic revolutionaries at home. The aim of the Taliban is to set up a revolutionary Sunni state to rival their neighbor, the Shiite Republic of Iran. The Taliban have imposed strict Sharia law, and Afghans are being driven with sticks into the mosques to pray 5 times a day. Women, with very few exceptions, are not allowed to work. Many widows are forced to beg on the streets to feed their children. At a restaurant near Kabul's central mosque, I gradually gained the confidence of the Arab intellectual whom I met at the university. And he tells me more about Bin Laden.
Osama Bin Laden comes from a very important Saudi family. His eldest brother is a personal friend of King Fahd, for example. The family has a huge construction company. They are very rich, but the regime has obliged his family to cut off their commercial and financial ties with them. Bin Laden himself comes from a generation which dreams of one Arab nation united by Islam. If he survives the next few years, he will be the most important example for the jihadic movement, equal to Khomeini. All revolutionary jihadic armies respect him.
What about his personal security?
Bin Laden believes no one can decide the moment when he will die. Only God, not unbelievers or America.
What will be the consequences if America doesn't withdraw from Saudi?
An international war that will affect everyone. A very hard war between Muslims and Westerners in 10 years. War in North Africa, Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Bosnia, Chechnya and China. The Americans have no understanding of the Middle East. In Iran, they went with the Shah until he fell. Now, history is repeating itself.
I'm asked to go to Jalalabad, close to the frontier with Pakistan. There I must wait for someone who might take me to Bin Laden. This videotape has been strung up by the Taliban to express their hatred for television and its power to corrupt. For this reason, it's not easy to film here. I've been told to watch out and tell nobody my plans. I wait for days and begin to think the intermediary will never show up. But at last, he arrives. He says he has contacted Bin Laden by radio at a base 5 hours drive away and is trying to fix a meeting. Bin Laden is not prepared for me to interview him on film, however, and it's a great disappointment. Instead, I prepare questions and show my intermediary how to use my camera. I want him to do the interview. Several nights later, he returns. The meeting is arranged and we're to leave immediately. We are picked up by a vehicle with 5 men inside carrying submachine guns. 2 hours drive from Jalalabad, I finally meet Bin Laden. This photograph is my record of an extraordinary meeting. Bin Laden claims it was his followers who forced American troops to leave Somalia in 1993. He saves his most chilling comment for his final address to the camera.
I confirm that all the youth and the whole nation should concentrate their efforts on the Americans and the Zionists. Because they are the head of the spear that has been pointed at the nation and delivered into the nation's heart, and that every effort concentrated on the Americans and the Zionists will bring good, direct and positive results. Therefore, if someone can kill an American soldier, it is better than wasting his energy on other matters.